Hello, and welcome back to the Blackboard training series for the Johns Hopkins Carey Business School. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the Groups feature. We'll examine how to set up group projects, enabling various online collaboration tools for your students, and how to edit existing groups when necessary. As always, we start by logging in to our Blackboard course site and ensuring that our edit mode is set to on. We want to start by navigating down into the gray Course Management area and expanding the menu labeled Users and Groups by clicking on the small arrow to the left. After the menu expands, select Groups from the submenu. The next screen will show you a listing of any groups you have already created in your course, though in most instances this page will initially be blank. From the gray bar at the top, mouse over the button labeled Create to view its submenu. Here, you will see two columns or options for creating groups. The left column is labeled Single Group. This option is best used for singling out a student who has fallen behind, is finishing an incomplete for a previous semester, or needs special access to certain items such as a makeup exam. Most of the time, you will use the option in the right-hand column, which is called Group Set. This divides all your students up for a shared group project. When creating a group set, there are three ways for dividing up your class. Number one is Random Enroll. With this option, Blackboard randomly separates your students into groups for you. Number two is Self-Enroll, which allows your students to pick their own groups. Number three is Manual Enroll. By choosing this option, the instructor will pick and choose each group and its members individually. Generally speaking, this option takes the longest to set up, whereas option 2, Self-Enroll, can be challenging for the less tech-savvy students. For these reasons, I'm going to recommend using Random Enroll. This is the fastest method and eliminates any potential bias. Once I select Random Enroll, I am taken to a form page where I can give Blackboard more information and setup instructions. In Form Area 1, I am going to give my group set a name. In this case, I will name it after a project called Mobile App Idea. If desired, I may enter a short description of the project as well. You should also note you may opt to make the group visible immediately or wait until later in the semester. Form Area number 2 is where I can decide which collaboration tools my students will have access to, as well as grading options if the use of certain tools are required. Note, these tools will only be viewable by the group members, the instructor, and any teaching assistants. Members of other groups will not be able to see these items, as they are private to the individual group. Form Fields 3 and 4 are more advanced options which allow students to customize their workspace in views. It is recommended that these items are left to their default settings. Finally, we have area number 5. This is where we declare the number of groups or students per group, as well as instruct Blackboard how to handle any extra students that may be left over. Lastly, we select Submit to create our groups. We can now see our new groups with their default names. Simply click on the group name to see its members and the modules. If you wish to rename a group, simply click on the small downward triangle which appears to the right of the group name and select Edit Group. Here, in addition to renaming the group, you can change the tool availability or, if necessary, edit the group memberships. This may be necessary if students change sections or drop the class mid-semester. As always, click on the blue Submit button to commit your edits. From a student's point of view, they will access their group by logging into the course site and selecting Groups from the blue navigation area on the left. After selecting their group, a student will be able to see the other group members and access any collaboration tools which the instructor made available, such as blog, message boards, and chat. Again, students will only be able to see the groups they are a part of. This concludes today's tutorial on group projects in Blackboard. If you need help setting up this feature or have any other questions about Blackboard, please contact Learning at Cary for further assistance. Thank you.